Imagine standing at the edge of a vast ocean, waves crashing rhythmically against the shore. Each wave represents a moment in your life, coming, peaking, and receding. But what if I told you that the only wave that truly matters is the one right in front of you? Not the ones that have already washed away, nor the distant swells on the horizon. That's the essence of what we're exploring today. The profound power of seizing the now, without the endless promises of tomorrow's fresh starts. We've all been there, haven't we? That familiar ritual of vowing change. Monday, I'll hit the gym every day. Next month, I'll finally tackle that project. New year, new me. It's a cycle as old as time, one that leaves us perpetually preparing, but rarely progressing. But why does this happen? Why do we trap ourselves in this loop of deferred dreams? Let's unpack it together, step by step, and uncover how breaking free can lead to a life of genuine momentum. First, consider the allure of the clean slate. It's seductive, isn't it? The idea that a new day, week, or year wipes away our missteps and offers unblemished potential. Yet, this mindset is a subtle saboteur. Every time we declare a restart, we're essentially admitting defeat in the current chapter. We label today as flawed, unworthy of our best efforts, and pin our hopes on an imaginary tomorrow. But tomorrow? It's just another today in disguise. The challenges won't vanish. They'll greet us with the same intensity. The real shift comes when we stop viewing life as a series of resets and start seeing it as an unbroken thread of opportunities. Think about a time when you set a goal, maybe losing weight or building a new habit. You start strong, full of resolve. Then a slip-up occurs, a tempting snack, a skipped workout. What do we often do? We throw in the towel for the day. Well, I've blown it now, might as well indulge and start fresh tomorrow. Sound familiar? This all-or-nothing approach turns minor setbacks into major roadblocks. Instead, what if we reframed that moment? What if, after the slip, we asked ourselves, what's the best next step I can take right here? Not perfect, perhaps, but progress, a walk around the block, a healthier choice for the next meal. Suddenly, the day isn't lost, it's redeemed. This perspective draws from ancient wisdom, echoes of thinkers who understood the human spirit's resilience. They reminded us that life isn't about flawless streaks, but about persistent forward motion. Every hurdle isn't a wall to crash into, it's a ladder to climb. When we fail to clear it, we don't tumble back to square one. We learn, adjust, and inch closer to mastery. It's like sculpting a statue. Each chip of the chisel, even the imperfect ones, shapes the final form. Your so-called failures? They're not erasures. They're etchings that add depth and character. But here's where it gets deeper. What truly anchors us in this cycle isn't just the restarts. It's the invisible weights we carry from yesterday and tomorrow. The past whispers regrets. Remember that mistake, that betrayal? It's who you are now. The future shouts anxieties. What if you never succeed? What if it's all for nothing? These voices drown out the quiet clarity of the present, and yet strip them away, and what's left? This moment, pure and unburdened. Ask yourself, right now, in this breath, what's unbearable? Often, the answer is nothing. The pain stems not from the now, but from our mental time travel. I recall a story from my own life that illustrates this. Years ago, I was chasing a career milestone, convinced it would define my success. Deadlines loomed, doubts crept in. I'd replay past failures, projects that flopped, opportunities missed, and fret over future what-ifs. Will I ever make it? It paralyzed me. Then one evening, amid the chaos, I paused. I focused solely on the task at hand, outlining the next step. No yesterday's ghosts, no tomorrow's storms, just the pen on paper. That single act unlocked a flow I hadn't felt in months. Progress wasn't about conquering the entire mountain. It was about placing one foot forward, here and now. This realization leads us to a crucial question. How much of what drives you is truly yours? We often lug around identities, forged in childhood dreams or societal molds. The good employee, racing for promotions to impress others. The perfect parent, striving to match an idealized image. These aren't organic aspirations, they're inherited scripts. They turn life into a performance, where every present action serves a past fantasy or future validation. But what if we audited them, sat quietly and asked, is this goal mine, or am I swimming with rocks in my pockets? Picture those rocks as possessions, statuses, or approvals we crave. We regret not having them yet. Worry will never grasp them and sacrifice countless nows in pursuit. Yet, the universe demands nothing of us. No cosmic checklist insists on that house, that title, that acclaim. These are self-forged chains. Releasing them doesn't mean abandoning ambition. It means aligning it with what genuinely fuels your soul. True goals feel light, invigorating. They pull you into the present rather than pushing you away from it. As we build toward this central truth, let's confront the climax. Life in its entirety unfolds in the eternal now. We don't have decades past or future to inhabit. We have this instant, repeated. All great achievements, from inventions to personal triumphs, were born in such moments. Edison's bulb didn't light up in retrospect. It sparked in the lab amid trial and error. Your dreams, they're no different. They demand your presence here, not in mental rehearsals or rewinds. So how do we cultivate this? Start small. When temptation arises, be it a distraction, a doubt, or a detour, pause, breathe, query the moment. What's real right now? What's the wisest action I can take? Let go of the narrative that today is ruined. Embrace continuity. Yesterday's lessons inform today's choices, paving tomorrow's path. Practice mindfulness, perhaps through journaling what weighs on you, then consciously setting it aside. Surround yourself with reminders, a simple mantra like "now is enough," or nature walks that ground you in sensory immediacy. And remember, this isn't about perfection, it's about participation. Life rewards those who show up fully, flaws and all. By shedding the past's shadows and future's fog, you free up energy for what's vital, creating, connecting, evolving. Imagine the liberation, waking not to a burdensome to-do list, but to an invitation to engage. In closing, let's reflect on this journey. We've seen how the myth of constant restarts keeps us stagnant, how reframing challenges sparks growth, and how ditching mental baggage unlocks presence. The present isn't a fleeting sliver. It's the canvas of existence. Honor it. Use it. Live it. What small step can you take right this second to embody that? The wave is here. Ride it with grace. Thank you for joining me. May your days be filled with mindful momentum.